In this video, I want to take you guys through a couple of gaming notes and updates. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order's upgrade is available right now for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, and EA is actually doing something pretty cool. We'll talk about that. Axiom Verge 2 has added a PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 version of the game. Last Stop is dropping July 22nd, and a Tales of Arise special live stream has been dated for next week. We'll talk that in just a little bit. But first of all, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order upgrade available now for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, featuring higher resolution textures, 4K resolution, better frame rate, all that good stuff. Specifically, again, we have higher resolution textures and assets, 4K HDR resolution, improved 60 frames per second performance, and significantly faster loading times thanks to the SSD. Now, there's two different modes. You can do performance mode off, 4K at 30 frames per second, or you can do performance mode on, 1440p resolution at 60 frames per second. Definitely gonna go that performance route if I do decide to revisit this game, but I already beat it twice, so probably not going to happen anytime in the near future. The PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series version of the title will be available physically and digitally for $39.99, and if you already own the game, you will get a free upgrade. Now, here's what's interesting. If you have a digital-only PlayStation 5 or you have an Xbox Series S and you have a physical copy of Jedi Fallen Order for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, you can actually contact EA Help, and if you verify your purchase, they said that they'll give you an upgrade. I imagine they'll give you like a digital copy added to your account, so that's pretty cool too. Not sure what the process is to go about getting that upgrade and, you know, what you have to verify through the help chat with EA, but that's still a pretty cool option that they've factored in. I'm not sure how many people are going to take advantage of that. I imagine that if you were of the mindset that you were going the digital route the following generation, you would have probably already bought Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order digitally, but hey, some people are just getting whatever PS5 they can find, and if digital version was the only one they could find, they might have been locked into getting a digital version. So yeah, that's actually something pretty cool that they've done. Jedi Fallen Order itself, I think, is a very good game, and you know, I did have my issues with it here and there. Mainly, I thought the map was absolutely atrocious. I like the main character. I know some people weren't as big of a fan of him, but I thought he was an alright character, and I thought overall the game's gameplay was solid, had a good bit of content, and I thought it was a very enjoyable experience altogether. If you have a PlayStation 5 and you've never played it, this upgrade is definitely going to be worthwhile to check out, especially at 60 frames per second. These days, I'm going that performance route when it comes to games, dude. I'm doing the same thing when I start Ratchet & Clank later today, but hey, for the people that prefer the 4K resolution, ray tracing, all that stuff, it's good that they are giving you options. It should also be noted that there's no graphical setting option on Xbox Series X. Performance is locked for Xbox Series S, excuse me, at 1080p and 60 frames per second. So Series S, 1080p, 60 FPS is still pretty decent. Again, that upgrade is available today. Okay, moving on from that, this is super exciting. Axiom Verge 2 has added a PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 version. Now, this was originally announced for Switch and PC via the Epic Games Store, but it'll be dropping later this summer, and it will be coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. So Axiom Verge 1 was absolutely awesome. Thomas Happ did a tremendous job with that game, and now we have a follow-up. And the description notes, Axiom Verge 2 is a 2D Metroidvania action-adventure. Though a sequel to Axiom Verge, it's a completely new game, new characters, new abilities, new enemies, and a new world. You can play it before or after the original Axiom Verge. The sole developer, Thomas Happ, is responsible for all the music, art, game design, and programming in this game. Expansive non-linear exploration of a huge interconnected map. Hack any enemy with unique and interesting consequences for each. Launch a remote drone with its own separate abilities and behaviors. Speedrun mode, and then you got one other major feature players will be excited to discover on their own. So again, Axiom Verge 2 dropping later this summer. Great to see a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 version, and Axiom Verge 1 readily goes on sale. It might even be on sale right now as a part of the indie game sale. I actually think it is, probably for $9.99. That's usually the price it gets discounted to. Go check that out, and again, that indie mega sale is stacked with great deals, so we'll probably do another video on that relatively soon. Okay, next up, Last Stop, a single-player third-person adventure game set in present-day London, will be dropping on July 22nd. A video game about secret lives the ties that bind, and how magic can be found in the mundane. Last Stop is a single-player third-person adventure set in present-day London, written and developed by Variable State, creators of the award-winning Virginia. Last Stop tells 3 interconnected tales featuring 3 playable main characters. You've got Donna, John, and Mina. Last Stop is fully voice acted, featuring hours of dialogue and a voice cast of dozens with performances from some of the brightest talent in the UK today. It features an original soundtrack by BAFTA award-winning composer Lyndon Holland, and you'll roleplay as the 3 unique characters throughout the game. It seems to be a very narrative-driven experience. Again, will be coming July 22nd, and this is coming from publisher Annapurna Interactive. They've been publishing some really good stuff, and they're kind of coming out as one of those low-key great publishers in all of gaming. They put out Maquette, they put out The Unfinished Swan on PC. I believe they are doing that cat game. I think it's called Stray. That game looks awesome. So yeah, good on them for doing some good stuff. And lastly, I do want to know, coming off the Tales of Arise trailer that we saw yesterday at the game show, the Summer Game Fest, they are going to be having a special live stream set for June 18, and that will showcase some gameplay of the title. They're going to have some of the cast on the stream as well, some of the voice actors. Tales of Arise itself is out September 10th. Super excited for this game, man. I know some people are kind of dogging the English voice acting in that game, but I think it's fine. I don't think it's anything... Look, I played Star Ocean The Last Hope, and nothing will ever be as bad as Star Ocean The Last Hope, so I don't think you guys need to worry about the voice acting too much, but nevertheless, very excited for this one. I'm really hoping it delivers, because this is Bandai Namco's opportunity to really take Tales of to the next level, and I've been a fan of Tales of going back to like 06, 05. Tales of Vesperia was the first one I beat, but I played like Tales of Abyss, Tales of Symphonia. Those games are just some of my favorite JRPGs, but I understand at this stage of the game, still retaining that same gameplay style might not be for everyone, and now you're talking about releasing a game on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, obviously on PS4, Xbox One, and PC as well, but this is the natural next evolution of Tales of, and I think if this game delivers, it's really going to ascend Tales of as a franchise to that tier 1 spectrum of JRPGs, alongside the Final Fantasies of the world and the Personas of the world, at least from a marquee standpoint. I always thought some of the Tales of games were at that level from a quality standpoint, but Arise brings forth the opportunity to elevate them from a notoriety and name value standpoint. So very excited for this one. A really fleshed out cast of characters by the looks of it. Hopefully a good narrative to boot. And again, Bandai Namco, if you're a Japanese RPG fan, they got Scarlet Nexus coming out, they got Tales of Arise coming out, they're putting out some big stuff, so good on that. So that's gonna wrap up this one. Again, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Upgrade available now. Axiom Verge 2 has added PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 versions. Last Stop, a narrative-driven third-person adventure game, will be coming on July 22nd, and Tales of Arise is getting a special stream that'll be happening June 18th. That's gonna wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.